Breakfast in the building. Haha, what's up, man? How's it going? Family's up for the weekend, or at least a day or so. It's my understanding is they were going to come up for longer, but then got distracted on the way up. Adjusting the camera here. Space nuts are often found in pairs. Yeah. That's the way that rolls. Kiddos out here in the sunshine, enjoying some Lego. I gotta switch this charger here. In case the dogs decide to jump all over it. Want to hear something exciting? I'm averaging 40 subscribers a day at this point. Is that crazy or what? My last night's live stream got me 92 subscribers while I was sleeping. Do I see 4 doggos? You indeed do. We got Brandy here today. We got the 4 doggos for sure. And if it wasn't so chilly in the car from having the air conditioning running, I wouldn't be wearing long sleeves, but I am wearing long sleeves because it's chilly in this car. Holy moly, is it ever. Maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah. We got all of them with us today. How's the angle on there? Can you see all of them too? Oh, you can. Nice. It's hard for them to avoid this particular camera angle. It's like bird's eye view, you know, fly on the wall, so it's really hard for them to avoid it. They tried though. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, volume at crank. I gotta get into my own live stream here with my other phone, otherwise I'll miss stuff. She makes a good pillow. She was my Zuma pillow last night. Annie kept growling at her. And she was like afraid to get on the couch. Oh, you cleaning Zuma's ears? Oh. Get this charger on mine. Thank you. Happy 4th of July to you as well. I'm gonna go out and get some fireworks today. So maybe we'll live stream the dog reactions. We know they're not a fan. Oh! Brandy's mama's here to get her. Alright, I'm back. Yes, he is coming back, don't worry. Hi, Jose. Hi, Rick. How's it going? Brandy's mom came and got her. And then there was 3, yep. Happy Treason's Day? Treason's Day? You mean Vive la Revolution? Traitorous Day? We call it Independence Day. And I'm sure that if you had one, you would call it Independence Day too, considering how restrictive your government is over there. It's part of the tracks. There's little wheels in there. You'll see them. They're little black wheels. And when you put them side by side, you'll be able to get the tracks on. It's too wet out for those directions right now, buddy. You need to clip something together with those wheels. Where's your axle? The little piece you just had in your hand before, that's the axle. So get a long fat square stud piece, a big one, right? There's your axle, and put your axle on a big stud, a big square piece, a long one, right? And then if you put more than one axle right next to each other on that square piece, you can get those wheels right next to each other, and you can put the tracks on. So get more axles and put the axles next to each other on a big square stud. There's going to be definitely more axles. Yeah. But you're going to need more. You're going to need a big square stud, so your axles can go right next to each other. Okay, so find your big square stud so that you can hook your axles next to each other. What about that big yellow square stud right there you've got? The one underneath the paper. On the table, underneath the paper. Yeah, right there. Right, but your axles are not going to go... They're not going to stay in place unless you put them on a big square stud. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but they won't stay in place unless they're in a big square stud. Hold on, I'll take this phone call. One sec, guys. The parents are being so obstinate right here. Let's see. Hello, Mini Nut. Mini Nut Gaming. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? I'm catching up on here. Very goofy doggies. All those tails. Them noses. We need role reversals. Come liberate us. Hey, don't tempt us. Don't tempt us. You know how Americans are. We like to liberate people just for the sake of liberating them. So don't you tempt us, Americans. All you have to do is go socialism or communism. If you go socialism or communism, we'll try to invade. Don't you worry. We'll try to bring democracy back. Family Crown Wars. What did I need to work out? What am I forgetting here? Did I pay the cheese tax for forgetting Annie and Letty yesterday? No, I didn't. Mini Nut is our small person. Ah, okay. Cool. We got the whole family in here competing for top crown. You guys are so damn cute. So the parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pyro Sr., are not interested in coming to visit while I'm live streaming, even though I told them it would be fine. Lino, what's up? Hi, Lino. I gotta come back here and make sure I subscribe to all you guys. I gotta roll back through space here. Rick Nolis. Rick Nicholas. I think that's what it was. I subscribe to you. Jose, I'm going to your channel. I'm subscribing to you. Thanks for being in the chat and saying something in chat. What's that, buddy? Oh, okay. Mini Nut Gaming. Go to your channel, subscribe to you. Thanks for chatting in the chat. You now have 18 subscribers. Lino. Going to Lino's channel. I subscribe to you, Lino. I might be your first subscriber. I'm not entirely sure. You might have had your subscribers hidden. Now you're really confused about the crown thing. So here's where it gets interesting with the crown thing. What I've noticed is once you're all at the same amount of XP, whoever got there last gets to be first. Well, I'm looking at the numbers here. You've only got 75 XP. You've each got 75. So somebody start mashing those hearts. Indeed. Somebody start mashing those hearts and the XP will go up, right? Why is the car started? Because the AC won't run unless the car is started. It's not that hot outside today, but it would get real hot out in the car. Oh, no face. I think it's because he wears a helmet with a face on it. You found the helmet? The kiddo's exploring Legos for kind of like the first time. for the longest time we've been telling him, nope, you're not responsible enough for Lego. You can't have them. Like, he's had a few pieces of Lego sets and just been, like, for a year he's had this one Lego set in his house, in his closet, and we just put it together last night. Cool, man. That looks like a bumpy slide, though. Is it bumpy? Yeah, it looks like a bumpy slide. The system is still broken. Of course it is. It's always going to be broken. As long as there's somebody trying to take advantage of it, the system will always be broken. As long as there's a loophole for somebody, the system will always be broken. Now, what did I do today? This is what I got today. This is what I got today. Ooh, yeah, the papaya flambe is one of the ones I got. Got some more of the jelly donuts flour. So I'm excited for these. These two I've had, though. I've had the jelly donuts flour and I've had the papaya flambe flour. But I have not tried the devil driver flour. We're gonna try that. The police could wear the Power Ranger helmet? So now not only is he policeman, he's Power Ranger too? Or maybe did you turn the Power Ranger to policeman? Did you take the Power Ranger's power away? Your Ultimate Sonic. You built an Ultimate Sonic? Oh, okay. Just remember, if you drop your brick, to pick it up right away. Okay? If you drop a Lego brick, pick it up right away so you don't lose it. I'm gonna be really upset if I find Lego bricks in the grass. Okay? Those are your Legos, but I'm still gonna be upset if I find Lego bricks in the grass. That's not where they belong. Okay. Snacks? 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 We can do that. You guys want to do snack time? Is it snack time? Huh? Peppers? Peppers? Pepper? Is this snack time? Oh, yeah? That looks like a slippery ladder bike. That ladder you're building right there looks slippery. Alright. Back up, back up. I need my face. Thank you. Got one for Annie. One for Zuma. One for Ladybug. Oh yeah. And you all got one, so let's not fight over them either. I'm gonna have to monitor this situation with the snack time here, because if I don't, then they'll try to steal them from each other as soon as the first one finishes. Like, they race to finish just so they can finish each other's. See? And Letty's the slowest of the eaters. She's the daintiest. Just crumbs now. They're gonna fight with each other over the crumbs, of course. That's that. No, they won't clean the car. They're not like some of those dogs where they'll make sure they get every single morsel. Some dogs are like that. I see that. That's cool. Some dogs will make sure they clean every little crumb. Not these dogs. Like, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's still little bits of crumbs here. Like, she's sniffing them, right? She knows that they're there. She's sniffing, but it's not worth her attention. So she won't bother. Unless their food dish is empty, they don't bother with crumbs like that. And she's trying. She's like, there's something there. I'm getting a mouthful of dog hair instead, though. The cats like to clean the floors there. I see that. Oh yeah. It looks like it's walking. You're silly. 2 hours later. That is from SpongeBob. You're right, that is. He's so freaking smart. I don't know. You tell me what happens. What a wild child. Nom nom. Oh, Cosmo's still MIA. Cosmo's still MIA. So, do you guys know what song you're going to request for me to play? It looks like Space Nut's going to be the one that's top marks. But there's still half an hour. You got a half an hour before the challenge is made. He is wearing shoes. What are you talking about? Aren't those shoes? Yeah? Wow. Oh yeah? Hey, which Power Ranger is that? Is it the Blue Ranger?
Yellow Ranger.
Yellow Ranger? So do you have more than one minifigure there? Is there a blue figure and a yellow figure? Yeah? Oh, so you have 2 Power Rangers. Oh, I don't know where they're at, buddy. Yeah, I don't know where it's at though. Maybe it's in one of the other bags too. When Lego puts together the bags, they don't have any rhyme or reason for them. There, I see a minifig head. You right there. Yeah, go ahead, tear that bag open and dump it into that red bin. Careful, careful. Careful. You get tear it by the zigzags. There you go. Dump it into that bin. Dump it in. Yep. Just dump the whole thing right on in there so you don't lose any pieces. Hey, good job. Maximo del Campo. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes I am. Parked. Well, I guess half in the driveway, half on the lawn. Little man is over by the, what do I call this thing? It's a umbrella. The word was escaping my brain for a moment there. Umbrella. So he's in the netted off umbrella. We got a little like mosquito net going around the umbrella. So he's inside there, playing at the table, doing Lego. I could bring that other table over too. Nope, you're on your own for this one, buddy. We did all the basics last night. We taught you how to do all the parts last night. What do you mean you can't put the arm on? Is it not going in? Are you telling me that your minifigure didn't come with the arms attached? What? Is it though? Is it insane? I don't know. It's weird. I don't understand the algorithm, so I'm not even sure if I should be impressed by that. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I should be impressed by that. What do you mean you need me to help you? Help you do what? I can't wait for him to be less needy. Can't wait for him to be less needy. Good job. Yeah, that was weird. I've never seen that before. His minifigure, it was detached at the elbow. Like you had to put the arm on it, not just like the hand. But I've never seen the minifigures come in a set where the arms, like from the shoulder area, wasn't attached. Usually the shoulder area is already there. I think the max he had was 10 plus. They become less needy? Maybe. When and how do we sign up? For what? When they become less needy? Yeah. Sign me up for when they become less needy. Yeah. Geez, I'll be 37 this year, and I think my parents still see me as a needy individual. At least I don't call on them for all kinds of little things though all the time.
Pieces for an animal.
I don't know. Only the directions know, buddy. But don't open them unless you need them. The best way to make sure your parts stay together is to not open them unless you need them. But, you know, Lego is notoriously famous for mixing all the parts together so that you have to open every single bag in order to do the parts. Anyone who's ever built a Lego set will know that they are notoriously famous for mixing together page 5 with page 95. It doesn't make any sense at all. You're going through the directions, you're like, oh, I need this part. But then you have to open a bag that you don't need 1,000 of the other parts inside that bag until you already get to the end of the book. Like, it's crazy. So you end up having all of these pieces open that you're not even going to get to for like another 3 days. Why are these dogs in a vehicle? Hello, Deborah. They're in the vehicle apparently because I get better views in the vehicle. And we can be on the move if we want to. But I'm going to your channel. I'm going to subscribe to you anyway. Thanks for being in the chat and saying something in the chat. Yeah, Zuma's watching the corgi up the street. The lady just came out of her house up the street and put the corgi on the zip line. Besides, they love being in the vehicle. They love it. It means they're going with daddy somewhere. Even if it's just to sit in the car, they love it. They just want to be out here where I'm at. Right, Annie? Yes, they are. These all are. This is Annie. She's a Rottweiler Husky. This is Zuma. She's Rottweiler Boxer. And then you can see Letty's hiding back there. Hi, Letty. Hi, Letty. There she is. Letty is Lab Pit Terrier. Zuma's just over 2. She's born in November. Annie's just over 2. She's born in January. And then Letty is just over 6. I don't remember what month she was born in. And when we started the live stream, we had Letty's sister with us, who is owned by my girlfriend's mom. So she came and picked her up, but she was here momentarily in the beginning of the live stream. This one's a service dog. Zuma's my service dog. Annie is just a pet, and then Letty is my girlfriend's emotional support animal.
Dad, this is 10 times more weirder.
It is 10 times more weirder. Good job keeping those off the ground, bud. It's looking like that chair is a little bit small to be playing on this one. Like maybe you need a taller chair. What do you think?
What?
Do you need a taller chair? How about one of the stools from inside? Next to the bar area?
No! I want
Okay, well,
this is a 4.
you can tell Dana that you want a 5-year-old dino chair. Because right now she just got you the 4-year-old camping chair. Am I in Ohio? No, I am not in Ohio. I'm in Maine. Yeah, Letty's an emotional support animal. She's my girlfriend's emotional support animal. So we've got the emotional support animal, we've got the service animal, and we've got the pet. She's got basically no training at all. Letty's got a little bit of public access training. Zuma's got over a year of daily public access training under her belt.
Now I made it 11 times more weirder.
11 times more weirder. How about just 5 times more weirder? Can we tone it back on the weird? I mean, we like flying our weird flag, but I think we're flying it too hard.
No. 10 times.
Okay, so we'll dial it back to 10 times. 11 times too weird. It seems a little weird. How about just 10 times weirder? Okay, so we dial it back a little bit. Let's not fly that weird flag too high. We like flying a crowd, but if we fly it too high, other people get worried about how weird we are.
Look, it's a flying slide. Flying.
It is a flying slide. I think it needs wings.
I can reach one here.
No. It needs wings.
What was that? No, that's it.
They are pretty well behaved, thank you.
Put these things. Ah!
What are you looking at there, Zoo? Is it a cat? A squirrel? Is it a bird? Possum? Possibly? Possibly possum? What are you looking at?
That's
Oh, I see it now. It's the cat.
stand.
There it is.
Stand on the slide.
Definitely a cat over there, yep. There it is, Andy. There it is. Yep. Where's that cat? I'm gonna beat it up.
Standing on the slide. What's that?
That robber's gonna fall.
No.
Yeah. She's self-trained.
No.
I had to train her myself because her training is for PTSD.
What?
So what she's trained to do, which isn't an easy task to do, is I have to give her tons of praise when she does the thing, but she kind of had to do it naturally. So what she'll do for me is sometimes I'll daze off, I'll stare off into space. You know, you'll have like a brain fart moment where you're just, hold on, buddy. And you're just having a moment where you're staring off into space and you're conscious, but you lose consciousness. You know, you're fully awake and fully conscious, but your mind is elsewhere. So that'll happen to me once in a while. And Zooey here, if she's not too distracted by something else, she'll get in my face and she'll try to get my attention. She's like, you know, hey, what's going on, Dad? You look like you're zoning out. Come back to Earth. So that's the task that I've trained into her. Calling my name 1,000 times does not get my attention. If I say, hold on a second, it's because my mouth is moving and I'm talking. If my mouth is moving and I'm talking to somebody else, I cannot be talking to you. If my mouth is moving and I'm talking, I cannot listen to you either. Okay. I am not a trainer professionally. The cat definitely did get lucky, for sure. I'm not a trainer professionally. It's not hard to train your dogs. It just takes consistency and persistency. These guys are very food motivated. So the food motivation and the praise is a big deal. I've had people let me pet sit for their dogs, and they're like, oh, my dog, it pisses and shits in the house all the time. We can't get it trained. It won't do it on the P.A.W. We don't know what to do. And after 4 days with that animal, it was begging to go outside so that I could pee. And all I did was reward it immediately after peeing outside. So you take the dog outside, the dog goes pee, you give it a treat, you say, good job. And every single time you bring the dog out to pee, and it pees outside, you give it a treat. And every time it pees inside, you bring it over to that pee, and you say, no, bad dog. And you bring it outside, and when it pees outside, you give it praise and reward. If you give it negative attention for peeing inside, and then redirect that attention outside, and then give them praise for doing it outside, you're going to see results within 4 days. I guarantee you, within 4 days, if you're consistently, every time you bring your dog out, rewarding them for peeing and pooping outside, you're going to see them beg to go outside so that they can pee or poop and get that reward. I guarantee you, within 4 days, if you're consistent about it, you will see results. That also working with children. Yep, kinda, yeah.
Stop watching me.
I'm not watching you, I'm watching the screen. So when we were doing potty training with him, when we first started using the potty, you know, it was, you know, we'll give you an M&M or a piece of chocolate when you go to the potty by yourself. You know, and now he'll just tell us, he's like, I need to go potty, and then he runs off to go potty. For when he was brushing his teeth, to get him to brush his teeth, he would get a sticker if he brushed it with assistance, and he would get a sticker and a temporary tattoo if he brushed it on his own. There are facilities that you can get a service dog pre-trained from. It really depends on what task you're trying to do. No, I've got Monster. Thank you, Dana. I appreciate you. Thank you. I've got Monster, though. So let's see. No, I'm okay, Dana. I'm alright. I've got Monster. Thank you, though.
This person's throwing legs off.
Dana wants to know if you want a Lynx drink from the special store. You remember how she goes in the store and you get those drinks with the straws in them and the clear cups? And Dana calls them energy drinks. They're like a fruit drink for energy. Did you want one of those? Right, this is not the same thing. This is the energy drink store that Dana goes into.
You mean that fancy one?
No. Like where she gets the drink with the straw. Like that one there. You see next to the crate there? There's a clear drink cup. Right on the railing. Right on the railing. Right there on the railing next to the return bin. It's next to the handle of that garden tool. Right on the railing. You see the drink cup with the straw in it? Yeah, that's the kind of drink Dana's gonna get. She wants to know if you're gonna get one too.
I want it too.
Yes, he says he wants one too. Super Captain America?
I want Iron Man.
Iron Man. He said he wants Iron Man this time. I don't have much experience, and she said she can do that. She'll get it for you. I don't have much experience in training for search and rescue. What I would recommend is inquiring about that with your local fire and rescue. Ugh, they're closed. Oh no, they're closed because it's a holiday. Phooey. Yeah, so if I were to want to know what the best way to train my dog for search and rescue would be, I would probably go to the fire search and rescue team within my town and figure out who do they use to train,
Why are they closed?
and maybe do a little bit of research online. But it's really consistency and persistence. That's really what it takes. Figuring out what language your dog uses also. So I use this as an example quite often. So for me and Zuma in our training, I had the hardest time getting her to stay. I couldn't understand why the stay command would never work. I'm like, just stay there, just stay. And she would never do it. And then it occurred to me one day that her stay command is not the word stay. Her stay command is the word wait, because that's the one that I've been using without thinking about it. You know, when I tell her that I want her to stay in the car, I tell her to wait. You know, wait for me. Wait there. Wait, we're not ready yet. You know, it's always, that's the word that I use naturally. And as soon as my brain figured out that that was her stay command, it revolutionized the way that we train. So if you know which words that you're using trigger your dog to do what responses, it's really helpful. So pay attention to what your dog does. Pay attention to the language that you use when your dog responds. Because the training, it's a lot of back and forth. Unless you specifically and you use a target word on purpose all the time, whatever, from start to finish, every single time you use it, then some other words are going to sneak in there. Like for me, wait. By the time I was ready to teach her the stay command, she had already learned that stay was wait. So now I can't unteach her the wait command, but I can teach her additional words. So once she figures out one word, right? So for instance, she has 3 different positions that she'll lay down in. She'll either lay down all paws down straight forward, or she'll lay down, she'll kick out her back legs, front paws forward, or she'll lay down all paws kicked out. And that's depending on what command I give her. When I tell her lay down and all the way, it's paws straight out. When I tell her to relax, she'll kick her back legs out. When I tell her chill out, relax, lay down all the way, then she'll all the way on her side. But somehow I still have a crown. Could be. I don't know. Let's see what it says for XP. Yeah, you guys are all tied for 75 XP. You guys are all tied for a 75 XP. So literally, Miss Space Nut could take the first top spot. In the next 10 minutes, Mrs. could take the top spot. Thank you for stopping in. Enjoy your day, Deborah. I hope you have a wonderful day and everything goes perfectly to plan. I think 25 XP is too much of an increment. I think the increment should be much, much less, allowing for a much larger gap between, because they could have just as easily, just looking at it, right? If it's 25 XP per action, then you guys only have 3. So everybody's tied for first place with 3 points. 75 XP is 3 points. Right? So Zuma Kiss Me got 1 point. Rick Nicholas got 2 points. Ghost, 3 points. Mrs. Space Nut got 3 points. Deborah's got 3 points. Mini Nut has 3 points. And Aaron has 3 points. My $2 got me 250 points. Well, how much will 2 cents get me? Huh? Yeah, we're outside in nature, dude. There's gonna be ants. How come I'm seeing a lot of pieces outside of that bin? Can we put some of those pieces back in the bin so we don't lose them? We got a lot of little pieces out right now. It's making me concerned we're gonna lose them.
Yeah. It's a monkey and a diamond.
I was looking at Grace's. If you guys remember Grace pops in every so often. I was looking at his channel because he just recently applied to be monetized. He got his 3,000 hours. And it's showing different levels of memberships. Like you can get a membership to his channel, I think, for $2. Or you can get additional membership benefits. I think he's got 5 different tiers of memberships. And it goes from, I think it goes from $1, I want to say, and it goes to $5. So that's promising. If you don't like the ant, just knock it onto the ground. Go ahead and whack it right onto the ground. Alright then, stop complaining about it because you're out in nature. If you don't like the nature, then you need to vacate that spot. That little ant is not going to bother you. I'm telling you. If that ant starts to bother you, just whack it onto the floor and stomp on its little face. If that'll make you feel better about it. But it ain't bothering you. It's just out here in nature. It's over here in this chair. Okay? And that's just one ant. There's like 1,000 other ones right all over you. Right all over the place. They're not bothering you because they're tiny. They just want to be left alone and find something to eat. They're not going to bother you or your Lego. Don't you worry about it, alright? I know. It's weird. But don't worry about it. You'll be okay. It's just an ant. Alright? They're the least worrisome of all the bugs in the world. Especially in this area. We don't have anything that's going to bite you. But that's part of nature. There's bugs out here. Sorry. What could I do for Patreon though? You tested a super chat on a big channel? Nice. You're welcome, Deborah. We're talking about the crown thing. It's a new system that YouTube initiated within the last week. And so I guess those of us that are on Android devices or on the computer can see them. And when you chat or you accumulate watch time, it rewards each person in the stream who's chatting with a rank based on experience points that are earned based on how you engage with the live streamer. What a weirdo.
That's a diamond hunter. Get it? It came from this slide. Want to see how it got there?
Huh. Last night we put together a set that was a cops and robbers set. It had a robber driving a sports car and a cop driving a police motorcycle. And then I brought out some random Legos that I just had floating around. And we turned his sports car into a tow truck. What's that, bud?
Ants like biting when you squish.
The ants aren't gonna bite you when you squish them. You just leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. If they get too close to you, just flick them away. They'll fly like 100 miles. Your flick will be like Hercules. You'll be super strong to them because you're so big. That's okay, like I said, you just flick them away. I'm still seeing a lot of pieces out on that table that should be in the bin. I'm seeing some axles. I'm seeing some single studs. If we're not using them right now, can we put them back in the bin? Hey, if we're not using them right now, excuse me. If we're not using them right now, can we put them back in the bin? Those studs that are hanging out. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, but they've been sitting there since the last time I asked you to put the studs back in the bin. So if you're not using the bins, I'd rather you not lose them. Put them back. Or if you're not using the studs, I'd rather you not lose them. That yellow one, those axles, that gray one, that white one. You're gathering up stuff all on your lap right there. But you got all these little pieces that are popping out. There you go, see? If you want to put that bin on your lap, you can, but try not to spill it. Be careful with that bin, buddy. Yeah, that's because it's on uneven ground. You should get up. Put those Lego in the bin. Just put all of them in the bin so you can put the bin on the table, and then readjust your chair. Yeah, hold your bin with one hand, put all the Lego in there with the other hand, and then put the bin on the table so that you can adjust your chair without spilling your Lego everywhere. That's why I told you to put all your Lego inside the bin, so that you can get up and move your chair without spilling your Lego. Hey, can you put that brick in there though? That yellow brick? That's the one. Thank you. I just don't want you to lose them, buddy. Okay? If you lose any part of that set, we won't be able to put it together. You're still learning the importance of keeping the Lego together. Oh, it's almost time to pick our winner. It looks like it's going to be ASN.
I'll put the steering wheel on the slide instead of the car.
That's weird, but okay.
Instead of the car having the steering wheel, the slide is going to have the steering wheel.
Oh. Well, that's weird. That's definitely weird. So you're going to drive the slide? Hello, hello, Valor! Valor is back! Almost there, Valor. You're almost there. 6 more subscribers and you'll be right there and you'll be able to go live, Valor. You're almost there. Oh, that's right. That's right. My brain did not remember that. You know what's interesting? I learned yesterday. I can click on anybody who's in the chat and look at their channel activity. I can see how many deleted messages, what you've said on any.
I made the slide. Look at the slide.
You see, Edinburgh, Scotland. Aha.
It is now officially noon.
It is now officially noon. Who's got the #1 spot? Space Nuts got the #1 spot. All right, Aaron. Which song would you like to hear? I don't know if you were in here yesterday, Ghostbell, but we decided to use the crown system. We're going to use the crown system to determine if who is the most worthy of having a song requested to play. Ross! Ross is back! What's up, Ross?
Okay.
Cool. He's driving that staircase.
No, it's a slide.
Oh, he's driving that slide. You're right. You're right. He's driving the slide.
It's fun to go down, but once you go down, you teleport to the steering wheel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like this. Then you, like this.
I'm glad. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling better, Nora.
Teleported right over here.
We're hoping for a
Teleported.
speedy recovery back to 100%.
You don't see anything. Watch this. Whoa!
Whoa.
Did you see it?
I did. He slid all the way down that.
I put it under the table so you couldn't see.
But I saw it anyway because my eyes are real good.
Dana!
Oh, Dana's home. Yeah. I'm parked real close to the table here while he's out there playing with Lego. Dana just got home, so everyone's excited. Oh, we're good. We're having an awesome day. Just chilling out here. I think we're gonna get some fireworks at some point today. Hey, it's Cosmo! Help? What happened? Are you having trouble? Cosmo? Or not Cosmo. Aaron, you had the #1 spot at noon. So you're up for a request. Your message wasn't going through. Oh no. Channel activity. No, the first one I'm seeing here is the help. Oh my god, finally. So maybe it was a network problem. Oh no. You broke something. What'd you break? I hope it wasn't something irreplaceable. That always sucks when you break something that you can't replace. A glass cup, oh no. Now you've got a set of 7. You gotta break another one so you get an even number. He did one last night too? Well, there you go. See? Now you got an even number. That was the universe saying it doesn't want your cups to be uneven. And that also maybe you're having too many guests over. The universe is telling you you're having too many guests over. Oh no, they didn't match. Well, happy 4th of July. Okay, okay, okay. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Here's what's up. Hey, while you're up, you can fix that chair so it's not wobbling on you. All you gotta do is move it around until it finds flat ground. Keep moving it around until it finds flat ground. Get it off the net. Get that back chair off the net. Yeah, there you go. Move it up a little bit. So give it a wiggle. More solid there? Yeah, that's more solid there. Alright. Not wiggling around too much, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get some fireworks today. We're gonna see how that goes down. We might go live for the fireworks tonight. There probably won't be many fireworks, but I'm hoping to have at least 1 or 2 mortars. If you guys are not familiar with the celebrations and the holiday of the 4th of July, there's actually a caveat in most local ordinances that will allow you to use fireworks between the 3rd and the 5th on the 4th of July holiday. Happy 4th of July! Happy Independence Day for everybody who's celebrating and for everybody who's not celebrating. You should be. Throw a burger on the grill, have some dogs. Just because. Cosmo's gonna finish the Deadpool movie. What, you mean you didn't finish it yesterday? The movie's only 2.5 hours long. We spend the day crying into our teacups.
Dad, you know
Well, you should. Oh, the taste of British tears. Yum, 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 yum. What? What's it remind you of? Oh. Ghost Bell, you can agree, right? How delicious British tears taste. There's something sweet about the smell of British despair. Sorry, Aaron, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's a, what do we call it? A geographical conditioning. Americans are geographically conditioned to love the taste of British tears. Like vampires like the taste of human blood, right? Americans just love the taste of British tears. My kiddo loves all those things, don't you, buddy? You like Sonic?
Got it.
Yep. You like Shadow? You like Knuckles? You like Knuckles?
Knuckles.
You like Tails?
Tails.
What about Bluey? Do you like Bluey? Yeah? And what about Bingo? Yeah. Yeah, he loves all those things.
I like muffin.
Muffin? Who's Muffin?
Muffin is like a camera that says,
Oh, so he's a French fry thief? He's a French fry thief? No, he does steal French fries? Oh. Apparently Muffin steals French fries. Bluey's a cute show. And they want to ruin Bluey with DEI. Oh yeah? That's the last piece of news that I heard about Bluey. A live tour of Logan's Circle in DC. Nice. Hi Mona. What's up Mona? How you doing today? Happy 4th. I'm gonna go to your channel right now and subscribe to you, Mona. Mona Nunn. Thanks for chatting in the chat. What's that? It's very uncomfortable. Muffin is a girl. Maybe. Maybe Bluey's a girl too. Does it really matter though when it's a children's show like that? Something got held for review. Oh, Muffin is a girl. I don't know why that got held for review. So Mona, this one is Zuma over here hiding off camera just a little bit. This one's Letty, and this one's Annie. Annie's Rottweiler Husky, Zuma's Rottweiler Boxer, and Letty is Lab Pit Terrier. Annie's just over 2, born in January. Zuma's just over 2, born in November, and Letty's just over 6. I don't remember what month she's born in. Navra! Hello, hello, Navra! I'm going to your channel right now, and I'm going to subscribe to you. Thanks for chatting in the chat. Ooh, you got your husband a 4th of July gift? Did you get him something exploding? Did you get him something combustible?
Dad, you notice how the dollar says 100 bill?
Yep. Big monies.
Yeah, that's what
The bank has a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
They get all the new money.
yeah, the new $1,000.
They do. They've got them all.
Yeah. We got like this $100.
They've got all the bills until you ask for a lot. When you ask for a lot from the bank, they tell you that you're asking for too much and they don't have it. But you have to have a lot of monies in order to ask for a lot.
Guys, I just had $1.
Oh yeah, they would have that on tap, no problem. They would have plenty of $1. But if you ask for $1 million, what if you wanted $1 million in dollar bills? They wouldn't have it on tap. They wouldn't be able to give you $1 million. They'd have to say you need to come back. Because what a bank does is they borrow your money, telling you that it's in there. And then they use your money while you're not looking, and they tell you that your money is still in there. And then when you go to use your money, they tell you that they don't have enough to give you because they didn't keep it. They used your money somewhere else and they just told you you still have it. So that's a new...
That's what the bank does?
Yeah, if you have a lot of monies, and you put them in the bank will borrow your monies while you're not looking to use it on other stuff, and then they won't have it when you ask them to bring it all out. If you have a lot of monies and you tell them you want all of it out the bank, they say they don't have it. Yeah. All tags with a military picture on one side with your person. Oh, that's cute. So you didn't get him something splody. You should get him something splody. Later, Mona. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Ghost Belly, you should get him something splody. Something combustible. You know. Either something he can use at the firing range that goes pew pew. Or, you know, something he can shoot off into the sky that makes a bright, beautiful color. Marsha! Hello, Marsha! Thanks for coming into the chat and chatting in the chat. I'm going to go to your channel and subscribe to you right now. Fireworks too. See? There you go. There you go. There's the way to a man's heart that people don't talk about. Toys and things that go pew pew. Things that go fast and things that go pew. Those are the kind of toys that boys like to play with. Was it like a sun headache? That kind of thing? Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Excuse me. One half of the sky is bright and sunny, and the other half of the sky is overcast and gray. So, it's like, I don't know, it looks like the gray clouds are moving away. So maybe the sky will change today. I don't know. I'd flip it around, but let me show you what it looks like when I flip it around because of where I put the camera. See? You guys see all ceiling and sun visor. I'll put a sticker right here at some point. I'll put a sticker right there so you guys have something to look at. But right now, that's the other turned around view. Can't see nothing from the turnaround view. Yeah, but eventually I'll have a sticker or pin or something right there. And you guys will have something to look at when I flip the camera around. Oh, that's cute. You woke up to them playing patriotic music. So, Aaron, you were number one at noon. Did you want to request a song? Ingy. I'm going to your channel right now. Ingy, thanks for saying hello in the chat. Oh, that's what you meant, big brown eyes. Okay. Yes, we can play that song. Aw, that's cute. Let's see. We've got old 97s, Nascent and Orion Sun, and Haze. Lola Young, Jess Bose Swell, Benny Sings. Which one of these artists? Big Brown Eyes there's a couple different ones. Apparently we're going to a lake today, so we're gonna have more content to make shorts out of. I've been really slacking. But there's like 5 different versions. How about just the songs versions? We've got old 97s, maybe not Lola Young versions. Okay. So how about Nascent or Haze? It looks like old 97s has 569,000 plays. Why don't we just roll with that one? We'll just roll with that one. And that was Big Brown Eyes. Request by Aaron. Aaron was number 1 on the engagement for the crowns at 1 o'clock. Rocky's Fun Zone! Rocky's Fun Zone is back! What's up, Rocky's Fun Zone? I subscribed to your channel the other day. Yes, we can play that song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to get into that fan and figure out what's buzzing underneath that. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a regularly scheduled day. So we've got 30 minutes left to the live stream. To chill here with the doggos, and then we'll have to let them out to go potty, and 2 of them are going to stay home. Because Zuma's the only one that comes with me everywhere. She's the only one that's allowed to be in all of the public spaces all the time, everywhere, no matter what. And that's because she's a service dog. So we'll have some content. Excuse me, Zuma, back up. She's giving me this big old hug. Back up. We'll have some content. We'll make up some today. I think we're going to be somewhere where we'll have a decent backdrop, like somewhere very, very pleasant for the eyes. So look forward to that. Keep your bell notifications on. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel. I'll put that up on the screen here. We'll pin that one. So don't forget to subscribe to her channel. You're going to see all kinds of different content on her channel. Once we get enough subscribers, we'll be able to do things in public. We'll go live in public with Zuma, and you'll get to see how she interacts with the public, and, you know, more interesting stuff than her just sitting in the car. But you won't see these other doggos. These other doggos are not going to be on that channel. It's just going to be Zuma on that channel. But these doggos don't go into public. So you'll never see Zuma going into public live on this channel. That's going to be for her channel. So if you want to see both aspects of Zuma's life, you're going to want to be subscribed to both channels. Hey, Rocky, I don't mind if you let people know what your channel's got, but I prefer it if you didn't direct people away from my channel. We love puppies too. And I did notice that your channel does have dog content as well. Very cute doggos on your channel as well. see. So I was doing a little bit of research into 10-minute topic Tuesday, and just thinking about some topics. And so I pulled up ChatGPT, and they were very helpful. They were even able to tailor some of these things to include debate topics and suggestions and poll ideas. Just for example, here are some of the topics, and feel free to message me if you want to include one of these topics here, or you don't want to include one of these topics. I think I'll have to do a short and have people comment and decide what kind of topics we want to talk about. But I asked ChatGPT to, I'll give you the prompts here. I told it, generate 12 topics worth of having opposite opinions from two different sides. So then it came up with these 12 topics that are very hard-hitting. Things like pro-life and gun control. So I was like, whoa, ChatGPT, can you tone back the last result to be more lighthearted? So then it came up with 12 new topics that didn't include any of those super I hate you from either side because you disagree with the other side. And I said, that's cool. ChatGPT, make each topic worthy of 10 minutes of back and forth debate. So it did. And then I said, that's cool. So assume the debate will happen during a YouTube live stream. And it said, awesome. So here are the categories that it has come up with. And there are 12 of them, with the idea being that 10-minute topic Tuesday would take 10 minutes per topic on Tuesday for the 2 hours of the live stream, meaning that there would be 6 topics per hour, being as how there's 60 minutes per hour, and there's 2 hours in the live stream, making it 12 topics. So that's where the number 12 came from. So the first topic is pineapple on pizza, sweet perfection or culinary sin? Cats versus dogs, who is the superior sidekick? Morning people versus night owls, who do you think gets more done? Paper books versus e-readers, which one is better? Beach or mountains, which would you rather be? Coffee versus tea, which one is better? Texting versus calling, which one of those is the better way to communicate? Toilet paper, over or under? Preference or science? Bookshelf wars, organized by genre or color? Work from home or work from office? Which one of those lives is better? Aliens are real or are they not real? Cosmic truth or sci-fi dream? Ice cream, cup, or cone? Which one is better? And that's just 12 of the topics that ChatGPT came up with. And they gave me like little things to include on whether or not it would help the topic along. So this is just an idea of things that I was thinking about putting up for 10-minute topic Tuesday. Some lighthearted agreement, disagreement type material that isn't going to cause people to want to set a Tesla car on fire. You know what I mean? Because some of the topics that it gave me before I told it to make it lighthearted were kind of serious topics. Like, so I'll read off the ones it originally gave me. Gun control versus gun rights. Universal basic income, which is like communal income. Everybody gets paid for. Nobody pays for anything. Everybody's taken care of. Animal testing and medical research. Police funding, yay or nay. surveillance versus privacy, immigration policy, climate change action, affirmative action in education, capitalism versus socialism, the death penalty, freedom of speech versus hate speech regulation, and mandatory vaccinations. Now, those are all very, very interesting topics to have a discussion on, but I feel like not a single one of them is only worth 10 minutes. And they're pretty hard-hitting topics. Those are pretty serious topics that most people have a pretty strong opinion about. So I was like, whoa, GPT, like, just dial it back just a little bit. We're not trying to have that kind of a conversation. I mean, each one of those topics by themselves is worth 2 hours as far as I'm concerned. But I'm going to try not to be that intense with topics on 10-Minute Topic Tuesday. We're going to try to be a little bit more lighthearted than that. I think whether or not pineapple goes on pizza is a better topic than whether or not capitalism versus socialism. Like, yeah. But we're going to keep it lighthearted. I think it'll make it more interesting. But I think I'm going to keep diving into Chat GPT for some of these topics to bring up with you guys and have a chat. I'm seeing quite a few pieces just hanging around. Is that a horn? Wow. Is there more than one of those horns? No? Only one horn?
Yep, there's no more.
What about that other bag?
What?
Can you squish that other bag around? See if you can see one in there. Squish it around. See, you move the pieces. Pick it up with both your hands and squish it like this. And move the bag around so you can see if the pieces are inside there. It's hard to see stuff when other pieces are in the way. So you might have to turn it upside down. You know how when we're trying to figure out what's inside our Christmas present, we shake it, we feel it, we turn it upside down, we feel how heavy it is, right? This one's a clear bag, but we still have to turn it upside down to get those other parts out of the way to see the pieces. What do you think? Is there any minifigures in there?
I think I just saw a horn, but it went back in there.
Well, keep moving it around and squishing it to move the pieces out of the way. If you pinch the pieces, they'll move out of the way of your finger.
Oh, I see a horn.
You see another horn? I had a feeling there was another one.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same?
Yeah, it's not this.
Oh.
It's for the animal.
Oh, okay.
This is the animal.
So there's no minifigure in there? There's no little dude with a head and a body? No, I'm talking about in that bag.
You mean a horn?
I'm talking about the little Lego people. They're called minifigures. They've got the head,
But there's one.
they've got the body, and they've got the feet. There's not any in there. There's no feet, no legs, no arms.
Are you talking about the horns?
No, I'm talking about minifigure body parts.
Were you talking about the horns on the fourth?
I was asking if there was any horns in that bag first. Yes. Now I'm asking if there are any minifigure parts in that bag.
Dad, we need to open it to find out.
No, we just need to move it around to see if we see any minifigure parts in there. If there are any minifigure... Let me finish talking. If there are any minifigure pieces in there, then we can open that bag to get them out. Please zip that up. I see you've already got one bug in there. You need to zip that up after you go in. Look at that. There's already a fly in there. Yeah, you zipped it up. Exactly. There's already a fly in there.
Do it?
I don't know. Zip it. So the flies stop coming in. That's the whole point of being in there.
You killed it.
Maybe. It might have just flew away somewhere else. They can still come in through the top. There it is. Yeah, he's still in there somewhere. It's fine.
He's okay.
Uh-oh. Do I have a chat glitch going on here?
I need to get my chat close. Wait. So we don't have to...
No chat glitch. Okay.
No. Now I got... Now I can...
I just scared away the entire chat by putting up a pinned message. That's all.
Dad, look. I found some diamond. I found a diamond and a dollar.
Yeah. You didn't find those. We knew where those were.
Okay. I found it.
That's what I'm saying. We knew where those were.
I found them though. I found this diamond in your overweather.
Yes.
That's the point of saying I found something.
That's correct.
You're saying I didn't find something. You're saying that you just knew where it is. Look at the motorcycle is gonna balance. Wanna see? Dad, the motorcycle is balancing.
Wow.
That was a little bit of focus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a magician.
I don't know if that was exactly magic.
Imagine having a giant hand flicking your car.
Imagine being an ant and having a giant hand flick you away.
Yeah, like
Are you scared of ants now?
What?
Like a bug, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can use this one piece. Ah! Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Almost there. Ah! Why isn't it going down? Got
The
it.
diamond's in the way.
What? Dollar?
The diamond's in the way. The dollar might be in the way too. You might need to move him down one stud. Don't force it, but you might need to move him down one stud.
But the dollar's blocking.
Yeah, if the dollar's blocking or the diamond's blocking, it won't go down.
Yeah, it's those corners.
Everything he does is magic.
So I'm gonna put it on here. That a tow truck is making it balance. Usually when you buy
Oh.
but
So it looks like with the tow truck towing that motorcycle, the robber's never going to get away.
the police is the robber. And the police and the robber is the police.
Mm.
Is that my grandma over there?
Yeah, that's Grandma and Pop-Pop.
Hey, I'm playing with Bubba. Dad, wanna see how
I don't know why they didn't... Just park in my spot, guys. Why are they being so weird?
Guys, it's Pike and Daddy's spot.
My dad is so weird sometimes. Stop it! You've seen that before! Hold on, guys. I guess we're ending a little bit early today, guys. Sorry. It's not a squirrel. It's the family's coming over. So, but we're only 5 minutes early anyway. Just remember, guys, you be nice to each other. We have more fun that way. Enjoy your 4th of July. Be safe out there. Don't play with fireworks unless you have parental supervision. Love you guys. Later.